All right, guys, we have to fold our paper in a little bit of a complicated way. Not halfway, that's too far. So what I want you to do is pretend you're gonna fold your paper halfway, or what you guys call taco style, but then pull it back a little bit instead of making it quite taco style, about a hand. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. Now that I'm touching my thumb with the edge of my paper, I'm ready to fold right there and push that crease down. Okay, so it's not halfway, it's about 5 fingers away or a hand away from the edge. Then I'm gonna fold it this way. Now, they may not be perfect, that's okay. I should have 2 creases in my paper. I'm drawing in Sharpie so you can see, but you know that you're gonna draw in pencil first. I'm just gonna kind of trace these lines. And then I'm going to make the bottom lines of my corn husk. It's just a ziggy-zag line. You can make each one a little bit different if you want to, is what I chose to do. These don't have to be perfect because the bottom of the husk are not perfect. Then I'm gonna make a rounded line on top of them. They kind of look like smiley faces. Then I'm gonna go up and curve out just a little bit. Same on this side, up and curve in and out a little bit. So it kind of looks like a U. Same thing. Remember, it's a triptych, so they do not all have to be the same exact lines. I'm gonna bring this line in and down, and it's gonna come touch over here. Then I'm gonna make a crossing line here and up. For this one, I'm gonna come almost straight down and then have a crossing line that's a little bit bigger on the right side, just to give them each a little bit of a difference. For this one, I'm gonna come way across and let this one come down just a little bit. Now, these do not have to be exactly like mine. They do not have to be perfect, but they do have to come down and meet somewhere. Those are the husk of the corn. Now I'm gonna make a rounded line up top. This is like an upside down smiley face, or kind of a rainbow, a modern rainbow shape. Now I'm gonna make vertical lines. You do not have to make the same amount as me, but I think you need at least 5 per ear of corn. So there's my 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. These lines come all the way down to where the husk are. Now I'm gonna go sideways. These lines kind of curve and they touch from each side of the husk. Don't make too many because you'll create way too much work for yourself, but don't make them huge. You wanna have kind of a decent amount of space between them. Okay, almost done. Remember, we're in pencil first, then you're gonna come back and trace in Sharpie. When you come back to trace in Sharpie, you can kind of round the edges out like I'm doing right now of my kernels to make them look more like kernels and less like a little box. So I'm just kind of making curved lines around the edges of my kernels, and I'll do that all the way across in each one. Maybe a few lines through the husk, make each one a little different. And that's it.